Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. This is Hope Speaks. My name is Dania Esperanza. Esperanza means hope. And in this video, I'd like to talk about self-awareness and with the Johari Window. The Johari Window is a tool that was designed by Joseph Luft and Harrington Ingham, which are two psychologists in 1955. These psychologists designed this framework for better understanding unconscious and the consciousness bias can help you with self-awareness in for yourself and for others. So I learned the Johari Window when I was getting my certification, and I found it to be interesting because it's made of 4 quadrants. The one to the left is the open area on the left top corner, and the open area is the area where you know yourself and other people know about yourself. For example, I'm a cosmetologist, hairstylist, a mother, these are things that everyone knows about you. And then next to it, right next to it, is the blind area. And the blind area is an area where you might not know about yourself. You might not realize that you're a great cook, and someday you might make something and someone might taste it and they say, wow, you make the best lasagna, and you realize that you make the best lasagna out of everyone, and that's something that you was blinded to, you had no idea. And it can also be helpful with things that you might not like about yourself that you never knew. Like you might be someone that may have anger issues, or you might have like a choleric personality and you don't realize your tone of voice and that you might be kind of rude, so that might be a blind area, a blind spot of yours that you might not know, that would be helpful at work and also at home. And that one is right next to the open area. Then underneath the open area, we have the hidden area. And then hidden area is an area you keep to yourself. Like you don't usually tell people these things. And here we have the hidden area is the things that you know about yourself, but you keep hidden from others. You don't need to share all of your private thoughts and feelings with work colleagues. Naturally, you wouldn't want to reveal that. That would make you feel embarrassed or vulnerable. We are usually really ashamed of ourselves, and we are not often very vulnerable, especially when we are going out for a job position. So when they use the Johari Window in corporate America, they give you a framework of maybe a month to 3 months, 30 to 90 days trial period. And you usually have like a background check, and they check your credit scores, they check your criminal background because of these hidden areas. Because in this hidden area at work, yes, you shouldn't reveal your private life with your coworkers if you don't have to. But when it comes to a relationship, there are things that you must know. In relationships, as you go along and getting to know someone, they might want to know if you have an STD before you get intimate. Are you a loyal person? What are your values? These are things that people might hide from themselves, from each other, but in relationships you might want to know. So using this type of framework for that particular spot, which is under the open area, the hidden area, I believe it's important. And then the unknown area is next to the hidden area and right underneath the blind area. And the unknown area would be like things you don't know about yourself, that you have like no idea at all whatsoever. And this could be that you don't know you're a great singer, and one day you might go to karaoke and your friends might motivate you and tell you, hey, come on, let's sing. And you're like, I don't know how to sing, I can't. And then you all of a sudden you start singing and you're like, wow, I'm a great singer. So these are discovery things that you discover about yourself. And I believe that early in life, it's important to kind of explore these quadrants, as they say, and just embrace who you are. You know, it doesn't matter what, you know, what makes you who you are. You can develop and improve your skills as you go along, because I had a conversation with a young lady and she said to me, wow, that's an interesting tool, an interesting concept to use. And when I think about it, I don't really know myself. I don't think I will ever really finish getting to know myself. And I said, you're right. You're always going to be developing. You're always going to be learning. You're always going to be growing. And I'm talking about someone who is in her early 20s. So she's always going to be developing who she is and, you know, growing. And as long as we're here on this earth, we're always learning something every day, right? Might as well develop and improve your skills, because if you're not going further up and forward and evolving and getting better, if you're staying in the same exact place, you're not improving. You're most likely going to be sinking or going backwards, because you always want to improve your skills. You always want to better yourself. So this type of framework, the Johari Window, which is pretty cool, combination of these two names, the J-O and then the Johari Window, it's pretty cool, because you can use it as a tool for conversation, and then you can also use it to make a list of these parts of you and who you are, and how can you ask questions. And then I have a lash in my eye. How can you ask questions and improve yourself by maybe coming to a trusted friend and asking them, hey, is there parts of me that I'm not aware of that I should be aware of and require improvement, so that I can improve myself? And even in a relationship, you know, when you are married or engaged or dating, it's a good idea to have conversations and pretty much, you know, be okay with it. Like, be able to take constructive criticism, which that is a hard one for most people, and it is difficult for me. I'm going to admit it. Once I'm like at a certain age, I'm like, I don't want anybody telling me what to do, but I know that I can improve. I never say to people like I'm, you know, there already. I'm always learning, you know, even though I'm a life coach, I'm still evolving, I'm still learning. And, you know, I'm looking forward to also hiring life coaches, because there are other things in my life that I know that I need assistance in order to achieve these things, whether if it's manifestation, workout coach, you know, that's not something that I do. I'm not a workout coach. So there are coaches for everything, running coaches. So we want to improve ourselves. So we get up in the morning, we do the work, and we improve ourselves. So use the Johari Window. I will share some other videos on it, especially some videos that are created by psychologists and psychiatrists to better help you understand the Johari Window, because I'm a life coach, but I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist or even a therapist. And these are tools that are used by psychologists. But thank you, share. I hope that this tool will help you either at work or in your personal relationships or for your own self-discovery. So like, share, and subscribe, and hope to see you again.